Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Ride to the Sun. I'm Andre, and this channel is about all things motorcycling. And as I promised, every now and again I will do some history type of stuff. But I will take you on a tour around the city. I live near Richmond, and today we're going to take a look around Richmond. But before we do that, I did a video a little while ago about this particular lift, and I'm getting off it for a reason. I wanted to take the opportunity to show it to you. It's a little bit difficult getting off the Condor chock. So my wife had to give me a push to get me off of it. And it's hard to plant your feet the way the lift is. So might be a good idea to get the extensions if you get this lift tuxedo from Lowe's. So just something I wanted to show you because I didn't want to do a second part of that. But this video is about us going up to Richmond and giving you all an opportunity to see the city. It's a nice ride. It was a nice day. It was probably in the low 50s, maybe a little colder actually. It felt pretty nice once I got on the bike. I was dressed for the occasion. I had an underlayer of clothing, a nice wool shirt underneath, and the Harley overshirt that you're seeing me with. Of course, I had some underclothing underneath my chinos. So everything was well. Actually, I had the Harley cold weather gloves on. They felt a little cumbersome. I don't really like big, thick gloves, but it was just the gloves. I didn't even need turn the heated grips on, and they worked just fine. So as I'm riding through, just relaxing. It's nice to be back on the road glide. It's been a minute since I came back from Biketoberfest last year. It was down, so if you watch the series of videos me and my wife made, we rebuilt the front end, and the bike is now back on the road better than ever. Actually, I'm truly enjoying it. Been riding the Triumph for a while in the '05 King for a few months now, and it was nice to get back on the bike again and get the feel for the road, the open road. While I'm doing that, I'll also give you an update on the mod that I did to lower the front fairing. I don't know if that's a great mod for over-the-road bike, for a guy that with a long torso like myself. I'm 6'1", about 205. So if you are tall, if you use your bike for long range distance, maybe that's not a mod that's necessary. So that's why I took off the carbon fiber fairing that I had on when I finished the build and went with a 9-inch Clockworks. So, and that made a hell of a difference. And just something to consider if you're doing the front fairing lower. If you're lowering your front fairing, excuse me. So just something to consider. So today we are going out to Richmond. We're going to check out the Belle Isle, and we're going to stop by the slave trails. Maybe speak a little bit on Gabriel Prosser. Maybe I'll just do a separate video, but I want you all to enjoy the ride. It's a beautiful day. The sun's shining. Sun is shining, and it's a wonderful day to go for a ride. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, again, I'm Andre. This is Ride to the Sun. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We are sitting at 300 subscribers. I normally slap the names of the folks that have subscribed lately. I probably will do the same here. There's a corner coming up here to go from 288 to 95. What a beautiful corner. I want you all to enjoy this one. It's just, watch this. Boy, that boy talented. I'm just kidding. Just to break the monotony, I might make a daddy joke every now and again. But it's just beautiful riding it with the Legend suspension. It makes so much of a difference. I had the rear on before I had the fronts on, and I kind of wish I had done the fronts right in and there. If you on the fence about the Öhlins or the Legend suspension on your bike, don't be, because the bike behaves so much more different than OEM. I think it's probably the thing you should do first, probably before even an exhaust, because the gains just by your suspension not sagging or bottoming out is probably the most important in terms of performance, in terms of probably durability, even your back and everything else. Now, I take that back a little bit because it is stiffer. Because the front is what it is. You can't adjust it for rebound or compression. This just is. But at least after you set it up right. And for the rear, you can soften a little bit. You could do all those things. Compression, rebound, whatever it is that you need to do, you could do that, especially after you set your sag. So maybe something I'll do in terms of a video, go through all of that, go back from out of the box settings and do the sag and everything else. Let me know if you all might be interested in that. But other than that, it's just wanted to take you on a ride around Richmond. Where I came from is the outskirts of Richmond. We're heading into the city. It's a beautiful view. I hope you all enjoy it. If you all would like for me to do more of that, do comment and subscribe to the channel and let me know what you think. You know, it's a work in progress, the channel. Still working on some things. And I also like history. So I figure I kind of mesh the two things that I love the most, writing and history. It might just be in that order. Maybe it's the other way around. But either way, I can't separate the two. I love to learn. You learn that about the channel, whether it's working on a bike or working on a story, reading up on a story, reading up on a period of time, just or a certain epoch of time. I just love doing that. If you're interested in that type of stuff, I also did a Jamestown settlement series. I think it's about four episodes, 4 videos, 4 posts, whatever way you want to say it, on my channel that you may be interested in. It's more of a conversation with Mr. Summers, a local historian. So that might be of interest to you. Wow, look at that. It's just beautiful. Coming into Richmond is just gorgeous. Richmond is it's an old city with a lot of new buildings as well, still growing. Just take the time and check it out, and let me know what you all think. I'm going to try not to do too much talking the rest of it. I was going to write. I have some historic things pasted in, just to give you an idea of where we were. I'm not going to do anything in terms of the American Civil War Museum. That will probably be part 2. I'm going to try not to say too much on it. I am writing a story on it, possibly even a book to the Gabriel Prosser story. So just something to keep in mind as we go forward. So thanks again for tuning in. It's a long video. I'll probably put on some music for the rest of the time. Hopefully you enjoy the whole thing, and let me know if you like this format. Thanks again. This is Ride to the Sun. Please consider subscribing and come back and see us. Thanks again.